Okay, so now, for those of you who have read Rebel Belle, let's get on to some of the good parts. So, my favorite scene in the whole book has to be the beginning scene where she just gets these powers and she's still trying to figure out what the heck just happened. The janitor is on the bathroom floor bleeding and dying, and she's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And in burst, in walks in her history teacher, who bursts through the bathroom door wielding a sword, like this huge curved sword, and pretty much starts to attack Harper. And she's really freaked out at this point. She's like, what the heck is going on? Why is my history teacher have a sword? And why is he trying to kill me? So, pretty much, you have that whole bathroom fight scene between her and her history teacher, which is just hilarious. And right before he raises the sword and he's about to stab her with the sword, she sees one of her shoes, her high-heeled shoes, that slid across the floor under the sink. And she grabs her shoe, does this weird but awesome move where she grabs her shoe, gets up, and just stabs him in the neck with her high-heeled shoe. Now, if you're gonna take out a bad guy, I would suggest having a good pair of high-heeled shoes. At least that's what I learned from Harvard. So, that scene was just amazing. I laughed the whole entire time through that scene. So, girls, remember, always bring a pair of high-heeled shoes with you. And if high heels may not be your thing, or if you're a guy, it's probably definitely not your thing, a second weapon of choice would be the good and faithful frying pan. If you don't believe me, ask Rapunzel from Tangled. And if you haven't seen the movie, you really should, because it's just so funny. And in the movie, so Flynn Rider comes climbing up the tower and into her window. And what does Rapunzel use to knock him out? A frying pan. So, there you go. 2 pretty great options. Frying pan, high-heeled shoe. Anyway, so let's talk about some of my favorite characters for a minute. So, a couple of my favorite characters, besides Harper and David, of course, obviously they're the main characters, but some of my favorite side characters were Harper's best friend Bee, and also Harper's aunts. Harper's aunts were so adorable and funny, and I just absolutely loved them. And I was just like, in the end, when Harper ends up having to sort of fight her aunts, that part was just like, because I was like, no, I don't want them to get hurt. I like them. Her aunts are so funny and so adorable. I love them. And her best friend, Bee, as well. Bee has her funny moments, too. And I think one of my favorite lines in the book is when Bee says to Harper, they're going to have to write on your gravestone, "Here lies Harper Price." Damn it, she still had things to do. And I just laughed at that part. And I just kept thinking, wow, you know what? They might have to write on my gravestone, "Here lies Vanessa Laguerre." damn it, she still had books to read. So I'm still going to have a whole pile of books that I will not get to. But anyway, so another scene I want to talk about, I was looking at my notes, sorry. But another scene I wanted to talk about was the car chase. How cool was that car chase scene? I thought it was awesome. So you have Harper, basically jump into David's car. She's sitting on his lap and driving through the town crazy, like it's Fast and the Furious or something. And she's all telling him, Scoot, move over, Scoot. And he's like, I'm trying. But then you have the bad guys chasing them, and she ends up driving to her house, crashing through her backyard, and pretty much driving over to where by the bird bath is or whatever. And the car that's chasing them basically crashes into the pool. And so that scene was that was such a funny scene. Especially because then you have David's aunt, Sailor, I think that's how you say her name, Sailor, who comes in and the whole scene before she gets there, the whole scene just magically disappears right before Harper and David's eyes. And they're both what the heck? What just happened here? And so then you have David's aunt Sailor come in, who's you guys, and she's questioning them about why they aren't in school. And David says he offered to drive Harper home because she was feeling sick. And so his aunt was I saw you guys, and she says, I don't remember exactly what she says, but she says something about seeing Harper in the driver's wheel, driving David's car. And David's just yeah, she really wanted to drive it. She's never driven one like that before. And they all look over to his car, and it's this crappy little car that everyone's thinking, who would want to drive it anyway? So, yeah, but that scene was awesome. And, okay, so, last thing, the ending. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that ending coming? I don't think I saw it coming. Especially with Sailor dying and her having to pass on the powers to Ryan. That part was absolutely crazy. As soon as Ryan said she didn't die alone, I was with her, and Harper said exactly what I was thinking. I was oh crap. She passed on her powers to Ryan. So now you've got Ryan, who's the new mage, I think is how you say it. Mage or mage, not sure. But it's a magician type of thing. So Ryan's the new mage, and then you've got David, who's the oracle, and then you've got Harper, who's the paladin, who's supposed to be protecting David. And so the three of them together, it's okay, awkward. Because pretty much you've got Harper with her new boyfriend David and her ex-boyfriend Ryan, and they all three have to work together. So that's going to be interesting for the next book. I'm really interested to see where that's going to go. And then also at the end, you have Blythe, I think is how you say her name. I don't know. some of these names in this book, I don't really know how to pronounce them, but I think it's Blight or Blit, something like that. But anyway, you have her at the end just totally, like, disappears with B, kidnaps B and disappears. And it's like, oh crap, what are they, like, you gotta go after, like, But this ending, it was full of surprises, I think. And some of the stuff I really did not expect. But overall, it was a really, really great book. So if you're listening to this part, you should have read the book already. So I told you to leave if you didn't. But anyway, this book is just awesome. So anyway, leave your comments down below. Let me know, what was your favorite scene, your favorite line, what were your thoughts? What did you think about Harper and Ryan breaking up and him liking Mary Beth? What did you think about the ending and Ryan becoming a mage or a mage, however you say that? What did you think about the whole ending? So, yeah, did you like the book? Did you not? Leave your comments down below. Let me know. And I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye!